Other news, a bill seeking to amend the 2022 Appropriation Act has sailed second reading in the Senate. The bill seeks to make a provision in the sum of 106.16 billion naira for capital expenditures and 43.87 billion naira for recurrent without increasing budget deficit. National Assembly correspondent Jesu Adeoye reports.
President Muhammadu Buhari, in a letter addressed to the National Assembly on the 10th of February 2022, disclosed the need to remove all capital projects that were replicated in the 2022 Appropriation Act. He disclosed that 139 out of the 254 projects in the budget, totaling 13.24 billion, had been identified for deletion. The President also requested that an additional provision for the 2.557 trillion naira be appropriated by the National Assembly to fund the petrol subsidy in the 2022 budget framework, which was revised to fully provide for PMS subsidy. In the lead debate on the general principles of the 2022 Appropriation Act Amendment Bill, the Senate leader reels out key highlights for the amendment. The amendment includes 11 areas such as funding to cushion the impact of the recent suspension of the PMS subsidy removal.
Given the urgency of these amendments, I urge my colleagues to support this bill for the second reading. This is to enable the Committee on Appropriation to carefully consider and address the issues raised by the executive arm of government.
Other lawmakers who also made their contributions, identifying other disturbing factors.
Tax expenditure are waivers that are given to individuals or companies. Mr. President, if we look at the tax expenditure in 2022, is about 1 trillion.
A bill.
The President of the Senate also advised the executive to begin work on an amendment of the Petroleum Industry Act to be sent to the National Assembly to extend the subsidy regime and reflect current realities.
And this is also an opportunity for me to speak to the issue of the executive sending request for the amendment of the Petroleum Industry Act to extend the provision of fuel subsidy, which is also requested in the amendment.
The bill scaled through second reading and was referred to the Committee on Appropriations for further legislative work and has just 1 week to return to the chamber with its report. Jesu Adeoye, TVC News, Abuja.